Hey there, welcome back to part 2 of TTV swap stuff or whatever. So, I went to Napa and splurged a little bit and I got myself a plague mask. I mean a respirator. So, you know, for future stuff like when I'm painting stuff, I'm not breathing in paint fumes. Also, while I was there, I got 4 cans of brake cleaning. We'll need that a little bit later today. Yeah, let's go walk over to the truck. I'll probably take this respirator off, but you know, the smoke is not getting into my nostrils right now. I can't smell it. This is pretty sweet. 35 bucks for this thing. Okay, so yesterday, or in the last video, we got this driver's side axle swapped in. And here's the old one. And now we're gonna put this one in. This one should be pretty easy. It's a lot less weight. We got some wire wheeling to do. We're gonna jack one side up and remove the wheel and remove that axle and just leave the rest on the ground, just for safety's sake. Yeah, that's not fog. It's smoke. That's mainly why I'm wearing this. Woof. Okay, let's get that 13mm bolt out. I don't know if you can see back there, but we got a pivot bolt to 19 and a 21mm. We got to break that free. That one's going to be fun. Now we got an axle shaft in the way. Well, that was loose. Wow, I have to regrind this one. Tight. I've never had them that tight. I've done with two or three different versions of these, and it's never been that tight. Now we're gonna save these brakes here. We need these brake pads for our other axle. This is gonna get new tie rod ends and stuff. In case you're wondering if you can use the 2-wheel drive tie rods with the 4-wheel drive, you can. I have the driver's side hooked up right now on the 4-wheel drive axle. There is apparently a difference, and I think it has to do with the ride height. And I figured out the other side, the reason why it's so high, or the reason why the tire's towed in, it's because it's set up to have like a 1 or 2 inch lift over this ride height. But I'll tell you one thing, we are gonna just order factory 2-wheel drive links. I don't think there's anything different in the thickness. We're not going off-road with this, really, so this is just going to be this is kind of a, we're trying to do all-wheel drive, so this is going to be kind of a mall crawler, if you will. Come on! My God. Someone didn't want that coming out. Well, this axle is free here, and it's free there at the pivot. Spring is out. So let's just drop it, huh? Oh God, dude. Where's that spider? I walked right into a barn spider's web. So you guys are gonna have to help me understand something. Whenever I need my safety glasses or my gloves, for example, they're just gone. Don't know where they're at. Oh well. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. I got the heat. I forgot I left my gloves out here last night. This is why I have the respirator, and you get to grinding on this stuff. It's just not healthy. But you know, it keeps the Rona out. Rona gets in your body and it's like, wait, you live like this? Cracker free here. Oh yeah! See? Alright. Should have bought more of this while I was at Napa. So we're just gonna do this for 500 times. I actually need to move you back a little bit because I'm gonna lose some swing here. That's also hot. Get the bracket off the pivot bushing there, or the radius bushing. I have to reuse those because the kit that I bought doesn't fit. And when I bought it for a 89 Bronco, and they just don't fit. So in the last video, I was like, I don't know where my 1.5 inch or 1 1/8 deep socket went. I come over here, it was actually right here the whole time. I was looking all over for it. I've got it over here somewhere. I kind of threw it. I was mad at something. Oh, it's right there. Yep, I had it the whole time. Anyways, what we need to do is we need to get this up there. And what I like to do is just hang it. So get it up there, put a bolt in, and then, you know, leave it from there. And then this, we'll get it up here and try and see how she aligns. Getting this bushing in here was a little tight. What I had to do is I set the axle down on the ground with the radius arm up. I put this nut in here and then put the other one just barely in here and then pushed real hard, and I got everything to start. Okay. Now if we were doing a 6-inch lift, we'd be right about here. No. Can't seem to get it aligned properly. I don't know what's going on here. Those. And then, where's my... There we go. Get over there. And then where'd the bolt go? Come on. Okay. Gotcha! Gotcha, bitch! Try and get this steering link in here, which we can now. There we go. Let's see. What wrench are we using for that? 21mm. See, you can use the, even with the quad shock, you can use these links, no problem. So I think. We could probably take the spring out. Actually, you know what, let's see what happens if we when we take the spring out. Oh, that's so much better without having the spring on there. Yeah, okay. Something we learned on this side, we should have done with that side. I'll tell you what, I spent less time dealing with this without the spring than I did the other side. The other side I wasted a lot of time trying to get the anglage right. This side fit really good, but yeah, that side was definitely a little bit tighter. So I'm not too sure what's going on. This bushing is on a lot better angle. Well, let's see what happens when we lower it down. Yeah, it's about the same actually. So this is fully down. This isn't even tight yet. I'm gonna do that last. I'm gonna double check the other side. I think I got a couple threads showing on that. Really just want to snug these up. There is a torque spec, but I like to snug them up just a little bit because I don't like the bushings to be super tight. This is fine for, you know what, this is, it's travel here, which is this. This is all the travel you have. And that's, you know, not too bad. This is going to tighten up a little bit. But yeah. See, all the lower ball joints are blowing out on that side. Let's see if we can get our spring in here. Something like that. Bolt here is a little bit shorter because we got the a little bit taller puck on this side. That's okay. We can get her snug. You know, my 82, the factory coil springs were such a bitch to get in and around. And then when I went and got a taller spring for it, I made it even more fun. Later, we're gonna pull these buckets out and we're gonna put quad shock buckets in here because we are gonna run quad shock since we have the option to. Another thing I hate about these thin wrenches is that they kind of hurt. Okay. Well, we're good there. Springs in. Let's go ahead and take our little bracket here, and can you see what I'm doing? Now you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, sometimes, you know, I forget to move the camera around a little bit. Try to do a little better job with that. This probably only needs 20 inch-pounds. If you strip this out, you can put a nut on the other side. Pretty cool, huh, Tubes? We got 4-wheel drive in this truck. I'm really excited to have 4-wheel drive in this. Oh, neighbor dug it up. He's a sweet old boy. He minds his business. His own business. Gotta love a dog like that. Dogs that they just walk around perusing, peeing on the neighbor's boat that hasn't moved since 1985. You know, when it was bought. These shocks kind of lost their, oh, that hurt. They lost their, you know, just hammer on it until she comes out. You know, I like to, yeah, there we go. Give that a little tap. There, she's sitting in the groove nice. I don't know, you probably didn't get to see that, but this was kind of cocked a little bit. I just hammer on it a little bit, it'll vibrate, and especially because it's got some tension on it, it'll put it up in there. Okay, now that nice and tight, enough where it blows that bushing out. Just kidding. Tight pivot bolts. They are torqued down, each of them about 8.5 ounces, and a hernia and a half. So all I have left to do is actually get our axle shaft put in. We'll get that ready here in a moment. We're gonna clean this up with the flapper wheel, or maybe even just a cone. Get the surface rust off, grease up our spindle bearing, get our axle shaft put in, and then you know, just assemble this out, get the brakes on, and we're looking pretty snazzy. We got our axle shaft here. This is where a lot of people get pissed off. Now I might get a little pissed off, but we'll see what happens. So here's our axle shaft. Be a good idea to grease that up. We're gonna leave that well enough alone. Just gonna jab this in here. Get it right across. Come on, baby. Straighten out. Come on, hammer. Oh, yeah. Ah. There we go. Okay, can still it. Yeah, that seal I damaged a little bit, at least the metal part, and that's what was holding me up there. Okay, there, that's done. I like that a lot better. I'm gonna clean up. I'm done for the day, and hope you guys are enjoying the first part. Hope you enjoyed this part, and I hope you enjoy the next few videos I got coming up. I'm trying to keep the stuff coming up juicy, so yeah. Anyways, I'm done blabbing. I gotta go. It's time for a drink, and I'm not talking about water or coffee. I'm talking about some alcohol. Alright, Tibs, thanks for watching. Check out the links down below, and we'll catch you in our next round of shenanigans.